I know many will agree with me when I say that 2025 has been a hell of a year, right? And truth of the matter is, this year, regardless of what you experienced, we can all take away some of the lessons. So I thought for today in Vlogmas Day 30, I would distill some of the lessons that I have learned in 2025. Every year since I think it was 2019, I started picking a power word or the word of the year to help guide me through the experiences of the year. Well, for 2025, the word that I picked was intention. What I learned by the end of 2025 is that I needed to be more intentional with my intentions and more clear and more specific because it was a year that I had the intention to do a lot. I had the intention to make a lot of progress, but there were situations, circumstances, and obstacles that didn't necessarily positively add to the intentions that I had, which made the outcome a tad bit, let's say, unsuccessful, unproductive. So, just with that being said, there are so many lessons that I can bring to light, but I think I'm only going to focus on three right now. And I didn't make any notes today. So, bear with me. So, lesson number one, playing off of the power word intention. If you are not clear with your intention, someone will definitely come in and steer your boat for you. Okay. And what I mean by that is I had the intention to do a lot of things, but I was not clear enough. I started the year excited about something that I was building, and it was my first time working in partnership with somebody else. And really, from the very beginning, there should have been more clear boundary set. There should have been more clear dynamic set because if I was more intentional in setting those boundaries, things potentially could have gone differently. However, I feel that because I wasn't super clear with the intention for what was being done, and I was in a mind state of allowing that partnership to organically grow into something fruitful, it did not. And looking back, I realized that moving into the second lesson, which I feel like is a recurring lesson, is that trusting yourself and trusting your intuition is so key in making it in life, in getting through anything in life. You've got to learn to trust yourself, and you've got to be able to stand by your belief and what you believe is true and own it unapologetically. Okay. Unapologetically. Unapologetically. Own that. And just know your truth and know your values and know your standards and know your boundaries. Your boundaries, baby. You got to know your boundaries. Because all of that comes into play with how you experience life. All of that comes into play with your end results. And if you're not getting the end results that you are desiring, it's really time to look back, take a step back, ask yourself, are you trusting yourself? Are you standing firm to your beliefs, to your visions, to your boundaries? Are you setting clear, specific intentions for your life, for your dreams, for what you expect out of situations and circumstances? Because if you're not, then anything can happen. And one thing that I'm grateful for is that as the year progressed, I definitely became more intentional. And the more intentional I became, the more wins I began to see. And they weren't necessarily wins that were easy to come by, but just having that clear, focused intention of this is what I want, this is what I don't want, this is what I'll accept, this is what I won't accept. This is good, this is not too good. I like this, I don't really like this. I was able to get a clearer picture. Now, moving right along to lesson number two. Are we already at 3? Listen, I ain't even gonna number these anymore. I already lost count. But moving on to the next lesson. When it comes to certain intentions and getting those victories and those wins that you desire, sometimes it's also going to come with some disappointment. Unfortunately. The truth of the matter is, for every ending, there is a new beginning. For every door that closes, a new door opens, which is wonderful. But sometimes there's doors that we don't want to see closed. Sometimes there's opportunities that we miss out on that we really wish we didn't miss out on. And this is kind of like a semi-lesson, because you have to really truly know that what is for you is for you. What is for you cannot miss you. It cannot miss you. Sometimes the timing is not right. And when I say right timing, I just mean sometimes you're not ready for whatever that is in that moment and in that time and in that season. Does that mean you'll never get another opportunity? It depends. It depends on if you're ready and willing to put in the work to prepare yourself so you will be ready for that opportunity should it circle back. But sometimes you're never ready for that opportunity. And that's okay, because there's other opportunities that may be more in alignment. But if you really, let's circle back to the earlier lesson, if you really trust and believe in yourself and you are clear on your intentions, you set your boundaries, your goals, your opportunities somehow find a way to just show up organically and beautifully in front of you in ways that you can't even fathom. And as I'm discussing this and just reviewing the way that 2025 went, alignment is a major key in all of it. Now, although I was not super intentional with a lot of things, I learned a ton this year outside of these lessons, just things that I never thought that I actually would be doing and expressing myself creatively using my own hands. Like, I started making notebooks from scratch. Didn't see that coming. That was not in the cards at all. I have done digital branding before, but I was actually doing physical branding, creating labels and packaging with my bare hands. No factory, just a vision, an idea, putting together beautiful branded images that became tangible goods, not by way of a factory, but by way of using my creativity and coming up with processes and just thinking outside of the box. University YouTube helps a lot too, just seeing what other people were doing and just trying to say, okay, how can I do this based on what I know about that? So honestly, 2025 was a creative season that I did not even see coming. I was not prepared for. I didn't even know that I could get it like that, but I did, and I did. Okay. So I'm grateful for those experiences. I'm grateful for the lessons that I took away from it. I'm grateful for the growth that I've had. I'm grateful for the people that came into my life. I'm grateful for just the memories that I was able to create. I had some really great memories and just experiences, things that I never would have experienced. Also, just being able to say no to a lot of things that once upon a time I would have just said yes to, just to like appease people. We're just really just be like, nah, that's not for me. You know what I'm saying? And being okay with the result of me saying no. And that definitely provided me with more clarity about what I want and what I deserve and what I need. And as I mentioned in Vlogmas Day 2, alignment can be lonely. It can be lonely sometimes when you make those decisions, but ultimately, no, trust and honor yourself and believe that you're making the right decisions for yourself. And what's for you is for you, babes. It's for you. So I'm not going to belabor the point. I just wanted to remind you that no matter how 2025 might have landed for you, take a moment as we're exiting this year to be grateful for what you did experience, be grateful for what you learned, be grateful for the memories, and write a list even to remind yourself, because some people had a really rough year. Some people had an amazing year. But in every trial, tribulation, obstacle, challenge, there's a blessing lurking under the surface of that. So remember that. And this year is almost over. Vlogmas is almost over. I can't believe it. I thank you for being here, walking this journey with me. If you're new, popping in, what's up? What's up? I'm so glad you're here. If you've been following me this whole crazy ride, if you've been here OG from 2024, if you've been here from even back before then, from the old YouTube channel, oh, I see you. What's up? Thank you so much for being here. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 31.